What's going on, guys? Today's finally the day. We're taking the engine out of the Civic. I have almost everything I need to put the new one back in, but it's only a couple days left waiting for parts, so I'm gonna get started on pulling this thing out. Let's go over what we got. So currently, this car is equipped with a V18 V1. It's a 96 spec engine with a Civic Type R EK transmission with a factory LSD. That's going to be coming out today, and we're going to be replacing it with this. This is a basically bone stock LS VTEC, a couple extra upgrades on it, LMAs, head studs, ATI pulley, light and flywheel, just some minor stuff. That's what we're going to be putting in for next track season, so let's get started. This isn't going to be much of a how-to video. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have seen how to remove a Honda engine. It's pretty easy. This one's going to be a little bit different just because I have some extra stuff going on, like coil on plug wiring and oversized radiator, stuff like that. I'm going to be draining the power steering fluid because I'm switching out some stuff with that. Going to get started by taking the bumper off in the front so I can get the fans unplugged, and I'm just going to start draining fluids. Now that the bumper's off, I've accessed to unplug the radiator fans. I'm gonna leave this whole wiring harness down here just because it's gonna be hard to get it out otherwise. I'm gonna pull the expansion tank off the radiator, get the intake arm off, get the strut tower brace off, and then start draining the power steering fluid. Alright, battery's getting a little bit low, but I'm just going to get the intake arm off and take off the strut bar. Next, I'm going to drain the power steering reservoir. This might make a humongous mess, we will see. Might as well keep going for it and just take the pump off the engine. Now I'm going to remove my brake master cylinder brace. There's just 2 bolts here. Hopefully the control arm stays where it should, but I gotta get that out of the way because the alternator is getting pretty close to it. So I need to go grab some wire cutters and a 17 mil swivel socket, and I'll get this thing taken off. Gonna get the wiring harness and the throttle cable and brake booster hose taken off. They're all in this area. These are the only real factory plugs I need to remove to get this thing out, is these and then the couple on the other side. Gonna leave the harness in the car. Cut this thing, it's all ripped anyways. Gonna be deleting the washer tank for the second time when I have this engine out. Ended up putting it back in after I took the chase bay's garbage out, but I don't ever use it, so there's no reason to have it. I think next I'm gonna get all my aftermarket wiring stuff disconnected, like the coil pack harness, the wideband sensor, and I'm probably gonna pull the slave cylinder and tuck it behind the master cylinder over here. It's all kind of in the same area. This is a little bit different. Most cars don't have these, so I'm going to make sure to do them first so I remember to get them done. Just got a phone call from Royale. He's on his way to help, so I'm just going to get the coil pack harness unplugged, and then I'm going to go take all the footage off the SD card so I have more room to film this stuff. harness out of the way so I can get the other harness out of the way. I might have to take some coolant hoses off before I can pull this stuff. I really made quite a rat's nest right over here. Jesus. Oh, here we go. Nasty. I'm switching back to the original wiring harness I was using when I first bought this car while I have the motor out. This one's super gross. I put it in because I've been having throttle position sensor issues for quite some time now, and nothing that I do seems to really be able to fix it. Get this guy up here. Alright, Royale showed up. We're gonna take this fucking thing out. We might put the new one in today, we'll see. Kind of depends on how far we get. We're basically just gonna get after it, pulling stuff apart. I'm just gonna let this thing run, because I'm sure everyone who's watching this has seen somebody pull a Civic engine out. It's not that hard. I'm gonna back the camera up and just go for it. Getting stuff disconnected. Here's how it looks.
I changed.
Yeah, he changed. He shit his pants yet to change.
Yeah, I made it poopy.
Got the exhaust off, everything. You probably saw us do it in the time lapse really quick, but I'm just getting the oil drained out of this thing. Got to crawl up under there and get the shift linkage out because I'm going to be replacing it. After this, just one more axle and then mounts and it should be out of the car. Sure, I'm forgetting something though. So GoPro battery died. We're just fighting with the T-bracket down here. As per usual with this kind of stuff. We're about to pull that out of there and then we're gonna crane the engine out. So I'm probably gonna time lapse us getting this T-bracket out, and then once we hook the crane up, we'll do like an actual video. So I'm kind of being a little bit lazy filming this stuff just because I want to get it done. So bear with me here. But yeah, this thing's almost ready to come out and we're just gonna keep rolling. Gonna move the camera, get the crane set up. We're gonna yank this engine out of here. Gonna try and find a little bit better spot for the camera just so I'm not running into it with the crane. So give me 1 second, we'll have this thing out. All right, let's hook this big fucker up.
Fix the car. Drive the car. Eat ass. You want a rag for that dumb
Yeah, let's do that. Just a hat.
This?
Yeah. The hat.
The hat. The Carhartt.
We're putting the hat.
Lift certified. That's not bad.
She is. She's leaking a little bit on the fucking floor. This side needs to come down. It's so crooked. It's fucking
I'll stick around.
There we go. Yeah, it's just like trying to tip forward. Okay. So that shit's hella crooked, but we need to drop it down a little bit so I can take the actual mount off. Oh wait, that bolt has threads. That one never has threads. Yours doesn't. Be gentle-ish.
Work it out. Whoa, hello there.
It's fine. Okay.
It's free. That's cool.
Now we need to turn it so that the transmission's down a bunch. Okay, now up and away with the whole thing.
Go ahead.
Can you watch over there? Can you see what's
Yeah.
going on? Okay.
For the most part. I can't really see behind, but
That's fine. You can see behind and there's nothing there, so.
sure.
We gotta pick this thing up mighty high.
Yeah.
I hope that we have enough room. Like, we'll have enough room ceiling-wise,
Just
but car, like, crane height-wise, how much we...
I think I don't know. I'm double cranking.
Caught on camera,
Caught on-
double cranking.
Double cranking for everybody. Let you know.
All right. We're gonna have to go up just a little bit.
I got plenty. I think this thing is good.
A little bit.
Alright, that's good. Good on there.
All right, let's get this thing on the floor as soon as possible.
Let me drag this back. Wow.
That's not bad. Didn't crack the valve cover or nothing.
That's a very
The hat. The fucking hat did it.
chain and clutch.
Sick.
She's out.
All right.
Back in the
Money.
original state of Civic should. Empty on fucking jacks.
Rolling shell.
Rolling shell.
Non-rolling shell.
$3,000 OBO.
Well, she's out. This thing's looking mighty empty. The hat saved the day. No cracked valve covers, no broken stuff. It's like I've done this a couple times, but I'm gonna probably clean the engine bay up a little bit before I put the new motor in, but I'm just gonna get everything cleaned up in here pretty bad. Get this thing back on its wheels and push her outside so I can swap some stuff off this to the new motor, just like some brackets, alternator, power steering pump, all that junk. And then maybe in like a week or so, I'll throw the new motor in. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal.
Very good. Very nice.
Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a bonus deal here. I have the engine out. I'm itching to take it apart, so we're gonna take the transmission off this thing and see what happened to the clutch. Get this thing up on something, and we're gonna take the transmission off this bitch. Dude, that's so fucking crazy. The clutch is just, that pressure plate was black at one point. We're definitely forgetting a bolt.
There's definitely no movement in that at all.
Man, oh man.
Get this thing in there.
So, upon getting the transmission apart, throw-out bearing, absolutely cooked. Listen to that. That's really bad. Input shaft seems fine, which is really good because this transmission's worth more than my whole car, so I'm happy about that. But let's get this transmission moved off to the side, see what the actual clutch looks like itself. But goddamn, this clutch is only a year and a half, 2 years old. Gotta pull the clutch off. Need two things: 10 mil 12 point, 17 mil 12 point. I have a 1/2 inch 10 mil 12 point for some reason, but I'm gonna use that to pop the clutch off.
Let's get it.
Ugh, might need an extension there, bud. The Loctite turned from blue to white.
Oh, look at all those cruddies. Yeah, ooh, baby.
Look at all that, no way. It's crazy too, because all the paint burnt off this,
Ooh, do it. Oh.
What is that?
What?
What came off? What the hell?
What are those?
What are these pieces? Oh my god, it's something from it cracked. Dude, the clutch cracked in multiple places. That's fucking insane. That's so nuts, dude. What the hell? Flywheel still looks fucking great, actually. No resurface, nothing needed.
Cruddies.
Damn. That's insane, dude. I've never seen a clutch do that. Oh boy.
This guy right here.
Oh, yeah, that's more of the clutch. Sick.
Look at all these chunks at. Oh yeah.
Holy shit. Where did they go? They come from, they're right here. They go around the spring.
Yep,
Every
right here.
single one of them came off except for one. That's nuts. Jesus.
Jesus.
That was the noise I was hearing when I was driving.
Oh, you see it's cracked right here.
Yeah.
See that? Get that on camera.
Dear, oh dear.
Wingered and dingered.
Competition clutch, everybody. Go buy one.
Not sponsored.